God says, before you even finish reading this message, something invisible is already aligning behind the scenes. Archangel Michael has been waiting, watching, and waiting again, for exactly 2 hours today, to deliver this one truth to your heart. This is not a joke. He says your silence has been too loud. Your prayers have reached heaven, but your trust has been trembling. Your life is on the edge of transformation, and if you miss what heaven is about to say, everything you've waited for might delay even longer. So open your spirit. Take this seriously. You were not meant to find this message by accident. Heaven planned it. Today, on the 17th of July, your life is about to shift. For 2 hours, Archangel Michael has been battling through storms of spiritual resistance just to make sure this truth reaches you in time. That ache in your heart you couldn't explain earlier today, that sudden wave of emotion out of nowhere, that pull to stop and check something, it was all Michael nudging your spirit, crying out, please, don't miss this moment. Because what's coming next is massive. Your name is being whispered in rooms you haven't even entered yet. Someone is thinking about you right now. A decision is being made in your favor, and even though you can't see it, God says it will manifest suddenly. You've felt stuck for too long. You've questioned your path. You've prayed with tears. You've wondered if heaven forgot your name. But God has never left you. He has only been preparing the right moment. And that moment is now. It's not next week. It's not tomorrow. It's right now, in this divine moment when your soul is finally ready to hear the truth you were too afraid to believe. Your suffering has not been wasted. Your pain has produced power. And now the windows of heaven are opening because you dared to keep going when everyone else stopped. Archangel Michael says the reason things felt delayed is because forces were actively working behind the scenes to distract you, mislead you, or make you give up. But your spiritual endurance stunned the enemy. You are more powerful than you realize. Even when you felt fragile, even when your hands were trembling, you held on. You passed the test. You didn't even know you were being tested, but heaven was watching. Your heart, your reactions, your words, all of them were weighed in the balance. And heaven says you passed. God is about to elevate you. There are people in your life who underestimated you. They thought you would break. They thought they could walk away and watch you fall. But they didn't know who your protector was. They didn't realize that Michael was assigned to your name since the day you were born. The enemy used people to distract your destiny, but Michael used fire to forge your faith. And now, on this day, July 17th, the judgment of heaven has been made. The doors that were locked will swing open. The money that was held up will release. The silence that was painful will break into sudden answers. Someone has been carrying your name in their heart. God says this person has felt a pull toward you, but they were held back by fear, confusion, or influence from others. But Archangel Michael has now cleared their path. The person who is meant to bless you, call you, reconnect with you, or invest in you is coming forward. Don't doubt the timing. It might look impossible, but heaven doesn't operate on human timelines. God says He's been softening hearts, redirecting minds, and awakening souls just to align everything with this moment of divine exposure and elevation for you. You may have been overlooked, but now God is causing you to be seen. Even if they forgot you, even if they rejected you, even if they blocked your number or turned their back, God says they will remember your name. Not because of manipulation, but because of truth. Not because of force, but because of divine justice. You loved with sincerity. You gave without keeping score. You stood by people when they didn't deserve it. And heaven saw all of it. That is why now the rewards are being sent. That is why now the angelic hosts are moving. That is why Archangel Michael waited 2 hours to tell you, it's already starting. You must stop doubting your value. Stop questioning your worth. Stop believing the lies that say you're replaceable. You're not. There's something in you that no one else carries. There's a frequency in your spirit that heaven cherishes. And the enemy worked overtime to dim your light, make you insecure, push you into silence, or wrap you in fear. But no more. This is your awakening. This is your rise. This is your rescue. Even your health is about to improve. Your body is catching up with your soul. Your energy will return. Your mind will be at peace again. The fear will break. The nightmares will stop. The pain in your chest will lift. The heaviness will disappear. Because when God touches your spirit, it changes your body too. You are not broken, you were just burdened. You are not defeated, you were just tested. And the season of tests is now ending. It's time for transformation. You were chosen. Long before you doubted yourself, long before they left you, long before the betrayal, the heartbreak, the disappointment, God chose you. He marked you for miracles. And now the evidence of that choice is being made public. People are going to see a glow on your face. Strangers will be drawn to you. Unusual favor will start surrounding you. The right people will start calling you. Delayed messages will arrive. Someone will finally speak the truth they've been hiding. A door will open and you'll walk through it not with fear, but with divine confidence, because Michael is walking with you. God is going to reward you publicly for what you survived privately. You suffered in silence. You healed in the dark. You forgave without apology. And now God says, your new life is beginning. The life where you don't have to chase anymore. The life where you don't have to beg anymore. The life where you don't feel invisible anymore. What's meant for you is coming fast. It's going to catch you off guard. It's going to look like a dream. But it will be real. And you will know it's from heaven because your spirit will feel peace, not pressure. Michael says someone is going to try to return, and you must ask yourself, does this connection grow my faith or crush it? Not everyone is meant to walk with you into the next season. Some were lessons, not lifelines. Some were distractions, not destiny. Let God remove what doesn't belong anymore. You don't need the same chaos repeating again. Let what hurt you go. Let what confused you go. God has better. He's not just restoring what you lost. He's replacing it with something higher. Your finances are shifting. The enemy stole opportunities, blocked provision, delayed breakthrough, but the divine vault is now being opened. A financial blessing is being prepared with your name on it. And it's not just about money. It's about restoration. It's about proof that God sees your struggles. It's about erasing the shame that came from poverty or debt. You are about to receive a miracle that will shock those who thought you would always be beneath them. And you will give God the glory. Michael says even your name has power. That when your name is spoken, heaven responds. That there's a blessing encoded into your DNA. That's why the enemy tried to confuse you. That's why your childhood was heavy. That's why your relationships were unstable. But it's over now. The curse is broken. The chain is snapped. The bloodline has been interrupted. You are the cycle breaker. You are the one they never expected to rise, but God says He chose the rejected one to reveal His glory. You are going to smile again, not a fake smile, but one that reaches your soul. You are going to sleep in peace again. You are going to walk into rooms and feel like you belong. You are going to wake up without fear. You are going to receive love without pain. You are going to live free. Michael says you must stay alert. The enemy knows your breakthrough is close. He may try one more distraction, one more delay, one more lie. Don't fall for it. Stay grounded. Keep praying. Keep protecting your energy. The wrong people will expose themselves. Trust what you feel in your spirit. If something feels off, it probably is. God gave you discernment for a reason. In the next 72 hours, something will shift. You will see a sign. You will hear confirmation. A message will come. Don't panic. Don't overthink. Just be ready. Heaven doesn't need your stress, just your faith. All you have to do is receive. All you have to do is believe. And Michael says, when it happens, give thanks quickly. Honor the miracle. Bless the moment. Protect the promise. The next part of your story is going to be beautiful. People are going to ask you how you survived. And you'll say, because God never left me. You will not have to explain or prove yourself. Your blessings will speak for you. The anointing on your life will defend you. The truth will come out. The lies will fall apart. And what was hidden from you will be exposed in your favor. Hours to tell you all this because timing matters. And now you know why. Because this was the hour of change. This was the moment of opening. This was the day of restoration. And now that you've received this word, everything will begin to move. Do not fear the change. It's divine. Do not resist the blessing. It's yours. Do not go back to what broke you. Walk forward. You are not alone. God is with you. Archangel Michael stands beside you. And the heavens are opening above you. Your new life begins now. Watch what happens next. My beloved child, today is the 17th of July, and I, Archangel Michael, am trembling with the weight of the truth I have come to deliver. I have waited 2 full hours, pacing the heavens with my sword drawn, hoping you would finally stop and listen. This is not a casual whisper from above. This is not a light message meant for someone else. This is not something you can afford to push aside or promise to return to later. I repeat to you again with divine fire and holy authority, this is not a joke. There are massive changes happening in your life, and if you delay, even by a moment, you may lose the miracle that was specifically designed for you. Heaven has been trembling with urgency. The angels have surrounded your name with a circle of golden fire. Your name is echoing through the divine halls because a dramatic transformation is scheduled to unfold in your life, but you must hear what I say now. You must understand the truth I have fought so hard to bring you. You were never meant to be ordinary. You were never meant to live this way, in confusion, in waiting, in silence, while forces around you plot, while shadows pretend to be light, while false friends wear the face of love but secretly hold blades behind your back. Today, heaven cannot stay quiet. Today, I cannot wait any longer. Today, I must speak this message that has been sealed in fire and tears. I watched you while you slept. I saw the burden in your spirit even when you tried to smile. I saw the way you doubted yourself even after praying. I saw how you begged God to give you a sign, to send a message, to reveal the truth. And I heard it. All of heaven heard it. Do not think your cries fell on deaf ears. Do not think for 1 second that your pain was invisible. My child, your soul has been shaking the throne of God. And now comes the shift. Now comes the moment we warned you about. Now comes the great unraveling of what has been hidden for too long. Something massive is about to change in your life. The way you think, the way you feel, the way you see the people around you, it's going to be shaken. Some people you trust will be revealed to be actors in your story, not partners in your promise. Some connections you believed were divine will turn out to be distractions. But don't fear, because God is not taking something from you to punish you. He is making space. Space for the person you're supposed to become. Space for the abundance that has been delayed by interference. Space for the divine gift that has already left heaven and is on its way to your life, but only if you don't ignore this message. Listen closely. There is a person in your life right now who is terrified that this message has reached you. They know that the second you open your eyes, their influence over your decisions will break. They have been working quietly, behind your back, in conversations you don't hear, through manipulation you don't notice, slowly weaving a net around your dreams. But now I expose them. I will not allow this secret to be hidden another moment. I speak their truth with thunder. This person is not for you. They are not your supporter. They are not innocent. They are aware of what they're doing. They're aware of how their words have confused you. They are aware of how their absence has made you question your worth. They know what they are doing, and they are doing it on purpose. But hear me, I, Michael, declare that their power over you ends today. I strike the sword of truth between you and their manipulation. I pierce the veil of illusion they placed over your mind. And I command the heavens to begin moving in your favor. Right now, as you read these words, the divine clock is ticking. Something irreversible is starting. A divine exchange. God is removing what poisoned your spirit and replacing it with something you never imagined you could receive. You are going to see a door open that has been sealed for years. You are going to see someone who previously ignored you suddenly reach out in shock. You are going to receive news that changes everything. But you must stay alert, child. Because the enemy knows this is your moment. And they will try one last time to confuse you. You must stop explaining yourself to people who are committed to misunderstanding you. You must stop shrinking your light to make others comfortable. You must stop blaming yourself for other people's guilt. They know what they did. You weren't crazy. You weren't too sensitive. You weren't imagining things. What you felt was real. What you saw was real. The hesitation you felt, that was me trying to speak to you. The discomfort in your spirit, that was your protection activating. Don't let them convince you otherwise. Someone from your past is about to return, not because they love you, but because they feel you slipping away. Don't be fooled by apologies that come only after they see you rising. Don't let them back into a place they once destroyed. You must protect your future now. Heaven has chosen you for something bigger. You are walking into divine responsibility. You are going to become the proof of miracles for your family. You are going to break every generational curse that haunted your bloodline. You are going to rise, but only if you stay awake now. God is removing people from your life because your calling is too great to be slowed down by small minds and selfish motives. He is removing access from those who only wanted to use you. He is removing fake friends. He is exposing jealous relatives. He is silencing the mouths that gossiped about you in rooms you never entered. You will never hear every lie they told. But don't worry, you don't need to defend yourself. Heaven has already done it for you. Right now, someone is being ordered to bless you. Right now, someone is being led by the Spirit to transfer something to your name: money, opportunity, a message, a release. You don't know them yet, but they've seen your name in a vision. They've had dreams about you. They don't even understand why they feel connected to you. But they are being prepared. They are going to appear when you least expect it. And it will feel like fate, like a sudden collision of destiny. But remember this: it was always meant to happen. This is not a coincidence. This is a divine setup. And this message is the preparation. God says you've been too humble for too long. You have carried guilt that wasn't yours. You've tolerated things you should have walked away from. You've stayed quiet while others tried to define you. But today I call you higher. Today I say to you, you are chosen. You are anointed. You are protected. You are not what happened to you. You are not what they said about you. You are the future of something holy. And you must begin to move like it. Don't delay. If you wait too long, you may miss the window. This message is your warning. This message is your confirmation. This message is the miracle in disguise. I came to deliver it because I love you. Because I have watched over you through every heartbreak. I saw what they did to you. I saw the betrayal. I saw the injustice. I saw how you almost gave up. And I begged heaven to give you another chance. I asked for one last opportunity to get your attention. This is it. Do not waste it. You have 48 hours from the moment this message touches your spirit. In this window, things are shifting. What was hidden will be revealed. What was blocked will be released. What was broken will begin to heal. But you must not go back to the old. You must not entertain the ones who only return when they need you. You must not give discounts on your worth to people who never valued you fully. If you obey this moment, if you trust this divine instruction, your life will never be the same again. You will suddenly hear your name in unexpected places. You will suddenly receive messages from people you never imagined would think of you. You will suddenly feel strength you thought was lost forever. You will suddenly remember who you were before the pain. That person is not dead. They were just asleep, waiting for this moment to be called forward. And now I, Michael, call you forward. Arise, beloved child. Step into your new season. Walk like the royalty you are. Speak like the leader you were born to be. Decide, finally, that you will never settle again. God has prepared something for you that your enemies cannot block, your family cannot sabotage, and your doubts cannot delay, but you must walk into it with boldness. The divine gift is wrapped in obedience. The miracle is hidden inside the instruction. And this message is the instruction. If you obey it, you will see what we have been preparing for you in secret. If you ignore it, you will delay what could have already been yours. Someone is about to mention your name in a place of opportunity. Someone is watching your life right now, considering you for something huge. You don't even know they exist. But they are real. And they are moments away from stepping into your world. But they are waiting for a sign, the same sign you're receiving now. When you move in obedience, you activate the divine chain reaction. Everything changes from there. You are not reading this by accident. You were called to this. Pulled to it by the whisper of God. Your soul recognized the truth before your mind understood it. That's why you can't look away. That's why your heart is racing. That's why something in you is weeping, even if no tears are falling. You feel it. You know it. Something massive is happening. And this is only the beginning. God says, "My child, the time has come." You may not know it fully yet, but something massive has already shifted in the heavenly realm concerning your life. Today, on the 17th of July, a message is being delivered to you that cannot wait, that has been kept guarded by Archangel Michael himself. For 2 hours now, he has stood before the gates of your destiny, watching and waiting, weeping even, because what he has to say is beyond what you've expected. This is not a joke. Heaven is now releasing revelations that will break barriers, expose enemies, bring restitution, and open a river of divine blessings into your life. For too long, you have walked with questions in your heart. You've asked, "When will my breakthrough come?" You've whispered prayers that no one else heard. But God says, "I heard every single one. And I was not late. I was preparing something greater. I was building a foundation so strong that no storm could ever shake it again." This is the moment of divine announcement. It is a holy turning point. And if your spirit is open, you will begin to feel the electricity of it in your soul. A door is opening right now, not in a distant future, not next month, but now. Archangel Michael is speaking. His voice has echoed in the chambers of heaven. I have waited to deliver this word, he says, because this is the moment it will have the greatest impact. You are not forgotten. You are chosen. You are shielded. But you are also under intense spiritual attention, because what is about to happen in your life is about to shock people, heal you, and reposition your story in front of those who once ignored you. There is something divine occurring in silence around you. Conversations have taken place where your name was mentioned. Not just by people around you, but angels, divine beings, watchers. There is a spiritual alignment being formed. You think nothing is moving? But look deeper. The foundations beneath your life are rumbling. Not in destruction, but preparation. The thunder you feel is not punishment, it's promise. The reason things felt delayed was because God was synchronizing the right time for everything to explode into your favor. And that moment, beloved, is today. There's a window open now. A narrow but powerful window in which heaven is pouring down specific instructions, divine messages, angelic protection, and sudden favor. God says, do not delay. Open your heart. Tune your spirit. Because the next step is going to demand your full trust in me. Yes, people have disappointed you. Yes, the wait has been long. But God has not forgotten you. He was working behind layers you couldn't see, protecting you from traps, preserving you for something greater, preparing you for something so divine that only heaven could have designed it. You may have heard this before, but this time is different. Archangel Michael is not bringing a warning, he is bringing divine instructions. He is bringing clarity, not confusion. He is standing between you and a war you didn't even know was happening, and he is telling you that now is the time to listen, to act, to believe. Because what's coming is not just a blessing, it is a reversal. A divine reversal of loss, shame, rejection, stagnation, heartbreak, and confusion. Everything that was turned against you is being flipped. Those who laughed at you will not understand how suddenly you rise. Those who doubted you will be forced to witness what God does next. And it won't be by your might, it will be because heaven has intervened. You are not reading this by mistake. This message was released at a specific hour for a specific soul. Archangel Michael says, do not doubt the urgency of this. I have been waiting to speak because the spiritual battle surrounding you has reached a critical moment. There are enemies around you who have smiled in your face and yet plotted your downfall. There are situations that were manipulated to slow you down. But I intervened. I delayed some things to protect your destiny. And now I am pushing you forward. You might feel tired. But God says, my strength is made perfect in your weakness. Do not give up. Do not close your spirit. Because the very thing you've been asking for is about to happen, and I will do it in such a way that it will blow your mind. Your healing. It's on the way. Your justice. It has been signed and sealed. Your financial turnaround. It's closer than you think. The people who abandoned you. You won't need them anymore. The wounds they left. I'm healing them right now. And there's more. A specific person has been thinking about you, heavily. A divine stirring has taken place in their heart. You may not have heard from them in a long time, but something is shifting in their soul. God is touching them. God is showing them your worth. This person will come forward not just with words but with actions. But God says, do not depend on them, depend on me. I will show you if their intentions are pure. I will show you what is hidden. Trust me with what you cannot see. Someone around you has tried to copy your essence, imitate your light, take what was meant for you. But heaven sees. And justice has already been dispatched. Do not worry, no one can steal what was divinely assigned to you. Archangel Michael has blocked the access. The door to your destiny is marked with fire, and only those with holy permission can pass through it. And now, you are being asked to do something important. Let go of the fear. Let go of the idea that you've missed your chance. God says, you are right on time. In fact, what you thought was a detour was a divine redirection. There is a place prepared for you that no one else can take. There is a season coming where the pain will make sense, where the loss will feel like liberation, and where your faith will be rewarded so loudly that the world will take notice. Do not ignore this moment. It is a divine alert. It is not just a message, it is a divine activation. Archangel Michael says, if you accept this word in your spirit, the angels assigned to you will begin to move. Doors that have remained shut will begin to open. Miracles you thought were denied will show up out of nowhere. But there is one condition: you must believe. Even when you don't see how, even when it hurts, even when you're scared, believe. God is not silent. He has been watching. He has been preparing. And now, He is releasing. Today is not just another day. It is a divine instruction disguised as a date on the calendar. What happens in the next few days will reveal the truth of this word. You will begin to notice sudden changes. People will reach out unexpectedly. Answers you've waited for will show up. But you must stay alert, spiritually alert. Because when blessings come, distractions try to follow. The enemy will try to confuse you, make you doubt this message, stir fear in your heart. But God says, you are covered. You are protected. Archangel Michael is not leaving your side. The battle has already been won. All you need to do is stay aligned with me. Speak life over your situation. Speak healing over your body. Speak peace into your home. Because your words are powerful. Heaven is listening. Every time you declare your faith, something in the spiritual world begins to move. The angels respond. The chains begin to fall. And your future gets brighter. You are not cursed. You are not forgotten. You are not too late. You are blessed. You are rising. You are stepping into a chapter that will redeem the pain of your past. This is a message not just for encouragement, but for transformation. Archangel Michael says, the next 7 days are crucial. Do not waste time. Prepare yourself. Align your heart. Be ready for sudden favor. Now, pause. Breathe. Feel the presence of God around you. Feel the warmth of Archangel Michael's wings shielding you. Something divine is moving. And it's moving in your favor. Hold this word close. Pray with it. Speak it aloud. And watch what happens. God says, this is only the beginning. God says, my child, if only you knew the full magnitude of what is happening in the invisible realm around you right now, your tears would turn into worship. You would fall to your knees not in fear, but in holy awe. Because behind the scenes, in the very places where your name has been discussed by angels, by saints, and by divine messengers, a powerful decision was made. This was not a moment created by chance. This was carefully chosen. Today was divinely appointed. The 17th of July was marked in the heavens long before you were even born. You may think you've made mistakes. You may wonder if your doubts have disqualified you. But God says, you are still my chosen one. You are still the one I will use to shame the plans of your enemies. You are still the one I will lift in front of those who once thought you would never rise. My mercy was not given to you because you earned it, it was given because you are loved. Deeply. Endlessly. Eternally. Archangel Michael is not bringing this message lightly. He has seen the battles. He has watched the traps being built. He has walked into the very rooms where curses were spoken over you and reversed them. He has blocked the hands of those who were reaching for your destiny without permission. He has covered your name in fire, holy, divine fire that cannot be touched by human hatred. Someone, somewhere, tried to use your pain as a weapon. They thought your tears made you weak. But what they did not know is that every tear you cried watered the soil of your future harvest. God has been collecting those tears. Heaven has stored them in golden bowls, and now, the time has come for those bowls to be poured out as blessings over your life. Blessings in abundance. Blessings so loud that even your enemies will be left speechless. You were never abandoned. Even when you felt alone, Archangel Michael was stationed beside you. Even when you sat in silence wondering why no one understood you, God was speaking to you in ways only your soul could hear. You are not invisible to heaven. You are a divine light hidden in the shadow of the Almighty, protected until the appointed time. And child, the appointed time has come. There is a door, a specific one, that heaven is about to open for you. It is not just any door. It is the door that was sealed because the time wasn't right. But now the angels are standing before it, the seal is being broken, and you are about to walk into a new realm. This realm is not just physical. It is spiritual, emotional, financial, prophetic. All that was delayed is now coming forth. But God says this too: you must stay focused. The enemy knows something is happening. That's why the confusion has increased. That's why your emotions have been on edge. That's why you've been attacked through people, thoughts, even dreams. But none of it will prosper. The weapon may form, but it will not prosper. Someone you never expected is about to reach out. A message, a letter, an invitation. It will come with divine timing. You will feel the presence of God as you read or hear it. Pay attention to the signs. There will be 3 confirmations in the next 48 hours, 1 through something you read, 1 through something you hear, and 1 through something unexpected that will feel like déjà vu. When that happens, know this message was not imagined, it was real. It was urgent. It was for you. Archangel Michael also says this: you must begin to declare life again. The enemy tried to shut your mouth, tried to silence your praise. But now is the time to speak what you want to see. Speak healing. Speak abundance. Speak restoration. Speak divine connection. Heaven is listening. There are angels positioned around your home now. They are not visible to the human eye, but they are watching, protecting, and preparing. One of them carries a scroll. On that scroll is written your name, and next to it, the words, "Authorized for elevation." That means nothing can stop what is about to come. Even if someone tries, they will be removed. If someone tries to delay you, they will be bypassed. The path has been cleared. The time has come. You will begin to notice strange shifts. Your sleep patterns will change, your spirit will become more sensitive, and you may even begin to feel emotions that aren't yours. That is because you are stepping into a prophetic zone. God is tuning your heart to hear what others cannot. Pay attention to what burdens your spirit. Pay attention to what makes you weep suddenly. These are divine signals. God is speaking. You are not being punished. You are being prepared. The pain had purpose. The delays were divine. The rejection was redirection. The heartbreak was cleansing. And now, all of it is being turned into a platform for glory. Someone you love has been battling with a decision. They've been stuck in a mental war, wanting to come forward, wanting to confess, wanting to reconcile. But fear has held them back. God says, I am dealing with their heart. I am convicting their soul. And they will speak soon. But God also says, protect your heart. Let me lead this. Not all people from the past deserve a place in your future. I will show you who is sent and who is simply sorry. You're about to receive something that will surprise you. It could be a phone call, a check, a document, a divine opportunity. It will come disguised as something small. But when you receive it, you will feel it in your spirit. This is from God. Do not delay in responding. Timing is everything. And your quick obedience will unlock something greater. Archangel Michael has stood on the battlefield for you longer than you know. He has fought against principalities that wanted your mind. He has blocked attacks that would have made others fall. And now, he stands before you with this word. This is your moment. Do not miss it. Do not doubt it. Do not delay. God is about to do something so drastic in your life that it will confuse those who thought they had figured you out. People will begin to whisper, what happened to them? They won't know that it wasn't luck, it was divine intervention. They won't understand how someone like you suddenly begins to walk in doors they were never allowed to open. But you will know, it was God. The ones who mocked you, who gossiped, who tried to stain your name, they are about to witness your restoration. And they will be silenced. Not by your hands, but by what God does next. God says, I will prepare a table before you in the presence of your enemies. This is not a metaphor. This is literal. There is a season coming where those who tried to destroy you will have no choice but to watch you thrive. You are not ordinary. You are